Welcome to Wednesday and welcome to your English slides for today. We're going to continue on with the work on those exciting conjunctions today, but we're going to start using these to help us add a subordinate clause to a sentence. Now, we looked at this yesterday, a little bit subordinate clause. We're going to go into a bit more detail today. We're doing this because it's all about making your writing more interesting and to be able to confidently add extra information to your writing. So a trap that we sometimes fall into, particularly when we're asked to do independent writing, is writing lots of short sentences. I like cheese. I like lots of things. Cheese is good. And you're not missing those conjunctions makes it sound like you're listing, and you've all got the capability of doing this. So we're going to keep on practicing it because it will make your writing just that little bit more imaginative there as well. We're doing well, but we can do better. So we're going to understand that conjunctions are connecting letters or words. I think words are better option with that, but they're a collection of letters. They identifying side subordinate clauses and understanding that they provide extra information to what's already been said. We're going to remind ourselves of the 4 conjunctions we looked at yesterday, those exciting ones, and then we're going to use them to add information to basic sentences. Hopefully, nice and simple then. So, starting off, conjunctions. I said it yesterday, they are like pieces of a puzzle. Look at them all joining together there. They basically bring 2 parts of the sentence together. That's my thing at the moment. That's what conjunctions make me do. So think of them as that jigsaw piece that are bringing people together. They are wonderful conjunctions. They unify everything. I'll repeat it again. Conjunctions, again, look at it. There's your main clause. The girl's happy because brings in that extra information. She got a puppy is the extra information as to why she is happy. Because it's there and provides us that connecting part of those 2 bits. The main clause, which gives us the main part of the sentence, the subordinate clause, which gives us that extra bit of information. The girl might be happy for a whole array of reasons, but she got a puppy. It's a pretty good reason to be happy. So we've given that little bit of extra information because we've included that conjunction there. So, to give you an idea, I'm on the real cheese thing today. I don't know why. I just like cheese. Subordinate clauses. These give added information to a basic sentence. I like cheese. It's a very basic sentence. It's a fact, but it's quite basic. I like cheese and. Now you're starting to bring things together. That conjunction in green is starting to bring a little bit more to that sentence. So it's giving us a chance to add more detail. And then, I like cheese and milk. You've got your conjunction. It's opened up the opportunity to provide you just a little bit more information there as well. There we go. Nice, simple, basic sentence including a conjunction. However, year 4, we're not going to be looking at that today. Because we are year 4, we expect more than you just saying that you like cheese. You like cheese and milk. So, here we go. Darren walked down the twisty, unusual street. That is a much more interesting sentence as we are starting to include some of those adjectives we love you putting in sentences. However, it's still just a main clause. If we put the word whilst in there, we're starting to give us the opportunity to add a little bit more information because we've added that conjunction. And then whilst gives us that opportunity, we can then put listening to its awful, disgraceful music. And hey presto, we've created a 2-way sentence. Darren walked down the twisty, unusual street whilst listening to its awful, disgraceful music. That conjunction enables us to provide more information at the bottom. Simple as that. Subordinate clause is more information to give you a little bit more detail as to what you've written initially. So think of it as a cake. We all like cake. Look how amazing it looks. So your main clause would be the sponge in the middle. Your conjunction is the icing. The more conjunction you get, the more layers you get in your cake. And then your icing is the adjectives. The reason why me and Miss Harbert go on about adjectives and you using them to describe your work is because it makes your piece of work a bit more like a cake with icing on it. If we have work that doesn't necessarily have those adjectives, yeah, it's nice, but it's just missing that little something. And then all these wonderful decorations on top are the things that you can really go about making your writing exceptionally interesting by adding openers, similes, personification, metaphors, alliteration, emotive language. I could go on with the list there as well. That's the sort of real cherry on top of the cake. But fundamentally, you need to have that conjunction put together the two pieces of sponge in the cake. If not, you just got a bit of sponge. You need to have that conjunction of icing to put the cake together. And that's what we're looking at today. So, footful emoji here is asking you, what were the 4 conjunctions we were looking at yesterday? Have a little think, pause the video. If you need to look back to yesterday to help you out, then please do that. Come back to me in a moment and we'll go through those 4 again. So, we were looking at however, which is another word for but. We were looking at as a result of, which of course sometimes you might want to put in brackets because as a result, may just work on its own, which is another word for because. We had while, which is very similar to when, and we had as well as, which is another word for and. And today we're going to be improving basic sentences by adding a conjunction to give us the opportunity to provide extra information to it. We're going to just use the 4 conjunctions that we have been focusing on as well, just to make it unified, add a bit more clarity, and to make sure we really get good at those 4 bits of exciting conjunctions. Right, so I want you now to add some more information to this basic sentence. As a little challenge for those of you who fancy it, think about turning this into a list sentence there as well. You are going to need a conjunction to join them. So, Frankie rode a horse, that is the main clause. You're going to have to add a conjunction and then provide a little bit extra information. That extra information, take a look at the picture and think, what might you be doing which you can give a little bit more information about. Look at the conjunction we've looked at and see how you do. Pause it, give it a go, I'll see you in a minute. So, Frankie rode her amazing, majestic, elegant horse while jumping over the hurdle. While, in green, is our conjunction. It's that exciting one we were looking at yesterday. It then gives us the opportunity to provide us with a little bit more information. There's a hurdle, she's jumping over it. Of course, well done if you've turned it into a list sentence. Brilliant. Don't worry if you haven't. There'll be a couple more chances to go through this now. We go again. Here is Stephen in the grocery shop. Here we are. Let's see if we can turn this into a 2-way sentence, all right? Stephen was going to buy some olives. Remember, you're going to have to put a conjunction here. One of those connecting words we were looking at recently. Then, using the picture, think about what extra information you might want to provide. Pause the video, give it a go, come and see me in a minute. So here's Stephen, of course. Stephen was going to buy some revolting, awful olives, as well as a tasty, scrumptious apple. There you go. There's your 2-way sentence, as well as our conjunction for and gives us the opportunity to provide some more information. Let's go again. Absolute legend on the screen right now. So let's add some more information to this basic sentence. I want you, as a challenge again for those who are feeling confident now, to turn this into a 2-way sentence. I'm going to need that conjunction to join them. So your conjunction is going to go here. The footballer was celebrating. Think about what he might be doing at that same time. Think about putting a conjunction in there. Use that as the opportunity to add more information. That's your subordinate clause. Pause the video, come back to me in a second. Off you go. The incredible, amazing footballer was celebrating as a result of scoring a remarkable, breathtaking goal. There's your conjunction, as a result of, another word for because. Scoring a remarkable, breathtaking goal is providing that extra bit of information that has been opened up by you using that conjunction in the middle. One more, he says. So, I love dogs, as you can probably tell by now. Let's see if we can add some more information to this basic sentence. This time, try and turn it into a list sentence. You're going to need that conjunction right here. One of the 4 we have. It will be the gateway for you to provide extra information, that subordinate clause, to that main clause we have there. Pause the video, give it a go. I'll see you in a minute. The cold, frozen, delicate dog went for a walk. However, it wished it had its coat on. It's kind of cold. I'd be feeling quite cold if it was snowing outside without a coat. However, again, that conjunction which opens up your subordinate clause, that idea of providing extra information in your sentence. Right, as I catch my breath back and have a quick drink, I'm going to leave you guys to your task. So, I want you to complete either the warm, hot or spicy Wednesday English activity. There's a whole array of pictures that you are going to have to make more interesting by including a conjunction and a subordinate clause in there too. Best of luck with Year 4, and I'll see you tomorrow.